What's up, guys? Carlton Flowers here, your crypto pro. Yay! And this is a no edit video. This is kind of what I'm going to be doing for the people that are in the paid membership group. When something comes up, I'm going to let you know what's happening right off the bat. And we're talking about MYRO today. The market is looking like everything is ticking up for now. And I don't think that this is going to last very long before we continue the correction, and I'll show you why. Before I get into MYRO, let me show you the reason why. Looking at Bitcoin, which is at 96,570. Something else I want to tell you, I was just answering one of the members in the group. In fact, the first person who is going to be joining the group, he was asking if there was going to be a super cycle this year. And I said that it's possible, but anybody who claims that they know what Bitcoin is going to do in this market cycle, or what the peak is going to be, or when the blow-off top is going to happen, they're lying to you. There are so many experts out here on YouTube, and everyone shoots off of the mouth telling you that they have the exact time in the last cycle. You remember when stupid BitBoy crypto, Ben Armstrong, who is the biggest, one of the most infamous scam artists in the crypto space in history. He's quiet now. He made the absolutely just horrible prediction that was so far off. He predicted the market cycle peak in October, and it didn't come for another 3 or 4 months. Anyway, people who say these things, you need to be careful about listening. Well, anyway, on the 4-hour chart, we have a crossover of the stochastic. So we could have a correction back down to the point of control price, which is 94,000, or not. It might sideband from here. But looking at that stochastic crossover and the fact that the MACD oscillators are on a steep rise but could be peaked, and that we're on solid green bars, if that flips to light green, Bitcoin will have a correction on the 4-hour cycle. Now, on the 1-hour cycle, whoops, that's the 1 week. Let's jump down here to the one. Oh, this is so hard to control on my phone. There's the 1-hour cycle. It looks like on the 1 hour, we got a double humped camel. It's trying to push up for a third time, but it may not happen because we look like we have a crossover about to happen in the MACD lagging oscillators. This is real simple stuff. All we have to do is just look at the chart to see what's happening right now, and we can get a good idea of it. And that way we don't need all these ridiculous predictions. On the 1-day chart, let's jump up to the 1-day chart because it looks more bullish, but it might take time to get there, and we might have an unfurling. But on the 1-day chart, Bitcoin looks bullish. It looks like we bounced off of the 50 EMA, and the stochastic oscillators just bounced through, just crossed through the 20 line from the oversold zone. If that continues up, well, we'll continue on. But when you look at the price action, what do we see? We see 1, 2, 3 descending lower highs. So that means that there is not a guarantee that this stochastic cycle, since we just dipped down to the bottom, that it's going to go all the way back up to the top without languishing down in the bottom with a few head fakes. Okay, so we'll see how that plays out, but that's why I think this is a 50-50, and I'm leaning bearish temporarily, where I think that we'll probably go down just a little bit, but by all means, we're in the bull market. Don't get it twisted. And then looking at the 1-week chart, and all of this is going to build up to what I'll tell you about what I think about MYRO. So on the 1-week chart, we can see that we have rolled over. It looks like the top has happened. You know, based on this chart, you would think because of the way that the stochastic has peaked and the MACD has peaked, and we are in light bars on the histogram, that the bull run is over. But what's going to happen is this thing is going to reverse. Yeah, we crossed over and we have a slight bearish trend, a correction. But once we get down to that ascending purple line, and we'll get more into that later, I think it's going to bounce up. And then we're going to start the crazy cycle. Okay, so that's why I need to make that clear before I get back into MYRO here. So I am holding MYRO. I did buy at 6.5 cents. And I'll probably buy more. I mean, right now you're at 6.8, and looking at the charts, the 1 day is looking very bullish. And notice that we're at the bottom of the support resistance green box zone that I laid out. And you're going to notice that I always have these boxes. The bottom is the support, the top is the resistance. Notice how that price is stuck to the bottom of that box. That's what you call consolidation. Now the stochastic is going up, but the price isn't going up. But the lagging MACD oscillators have a bullish crossover. So if the price does not go up, I'm going to be loading up again. But it could go up and bounce up towards the top of the box. If it breaks out of that box, all bets are off. It's going to go. Now, where I think we have time is here on the 4-hour chart. What do you see? What do you see, boys and girls? You see that crossover of the stochastic, how it's way up there in the overbought zone. There is a crossover. There is a crossover. And wow, what do we see downstairs? There is a light green bar printed on the histogram. So we went from dark green to light green, and that blue line is curling over. Looks like there's going to be an impending crossover of the lagging MACD oscillators. So that tells me I probably got a day or two or so, and I'll still be able to buy this. Okay, so that's what's going on with MYRO, and the price should be languishing for just a little bit based on what I showed you with the BTC chart. Now, there is a website. When you look in the link in the description, you can click on my website, www.carltonzone.com/cryptopro, and I have a description of the paid group there, and there is a box where you can drop your email. So now if you're interested, drop your email and click the button, and I will reply to you from my CryptoPro Gmail account and give you more details, and we'll get the group fired off. So I'm ready to go. And there are two mega picks that look like they are ripe for the picking that I'm going to launch out and tell to the members. Now, one thing I'm going to guarantee you this, I'm not going to be pushing and shilling any of this crap, these degen crap fringe projects that are in DeFi or whatever. By the way, the IRS is about to crack down on DeFi. Well, back to the point, I digress. All of this crap out there, there's tens of thousands of projects. I'm not looking for this crap that has 1 in a million chance of going. I'm going to be plucking off the stuff that is very safe and secure, and things that have the possibility of 10x to 100x, but I think I found a 500x project. And if I'm going to buy it, it better be secure. It better be something that's not going to go away soon. And it's going to be something, if it's a new project, oh boy, I'm going to tell you what, it's got to meet certain very strict criteria before I mess with it, because I usually do not invest in new projects. But more on that later. I just wanted to update you on MYRO and let you know that the inquiry box is live on the website. That's all I got for now. This is Carlton, and I am out. Drop your comments below. See y'all.